Good afternoon from Parquet, and welcome to a tour of one of our most interesting projects of 2023. This is our Carcassonne project in the centre of the city, where we installed a new baton rumpus parquet floor. This is a restoration parquet bought from another restoration company in the south of France, transported to our project and then beautifully installed by Patrick Sensei, who was one of our lead artisans on the project with myself. It was finished with our satin vitrification from Pall Mall. It's a very blonde and light parquet, and it really opens up the down floor space, which has limited windows from the front of the property, but two really wide sliding doors at the rear to let as much light in as possible. And it really lifts the floor, and there's lots of detail, lots of different colours in this parquet, and as a historical reclaimed floor, it's nice to see a beautiful chevron floor installed in this property. After we finish our tour of the downstairs, we then begin to walk up the stairs. There is 68 stairs in total in this project, and all the stairs on the ground floor are oak. These have been finished with a clear vitrificator, which is anti-slip. Then we walk onto the oak landing. All the rooms on this floor off the landing are all pine floors. And then we walk up our second staircase, which is also oak, which is being again finished with our anti-slip finish, which you can only feel when you're walking on the stairs, just to make it safer for children in the property. Now we're on to the second floor, again pine floors off the oak landing, and now we see the third staircase, which has been finished with our Osmo cognac stain, because these stairs were up to the servants' quarters, and these stairs have been stained to match the other floor downstairs. Now we're up to the third floor, which is the servants' quarters. You can see down to the staircase. This was the most challenging part of the project, because these floors were in a terrible condition. I'd originally advised that they should be replaced, but because this is an architectural property, our client wanted to keep the floors intact and have them restored and stained. So in total, we stained 250 square meters of flooring. This was one of the worst rooms, but successfully we have made a brilliant outcome for our client. Again, all of these floors have been hand stained. This room is exceptionally challenging to sand, and you can see the darker areas where the woodworm is really heavily marked into the wood, and this is why we have a difference in coloration, because we have two types of pine in this floor. The staining process near the edges is darker because of the damage from damp and moisture issues over the years. The same for the centre of the floor that you can see there. Then walking back out onto the landing, you start to see those different colours in the parquet, as previously pointed out in the other room. These rooms were sanded in the dark, believe it or not. We had one spotlight, because we had limited electricity in the house, so we were working under extremely challenging circumstances, but we got the job done. Now walking down the popular wood staircase, you can see that stain process, because these were really white stairs, and our client didn't want that transition of having two separate looking staircases, so they've been stained to match as near as possible to this floor. Now we walk into the master suite. And here we have the brass bath and the small dressing area, which then opens out into the master bedroom. And as we look into the master bedroom, again, this is a huge space to hand stain. This is 50 square meters of open plan flooring, so it all had to be stained in one go. And we work from left to right up to the fireplace to give uniformity and a continuing look to the floor. A very challenging room to stain, because it's a huge surface area. But again, a successful staining process. Then into the second bathroom. This floor was heavily damaged, and you can see the borders are dark around the edge because, again, water damage through historical issues in the property. Walking down that first staircase again, you can see the quality of the finish on the newly finished stairs, and you'll be able to compare this to the photos of what we began with. Now we're on to the first floor, and again we have pine floors. This room was quite a challenge because of the damage to the floor. You can see there that there's damage to the flooring, and over to the left hand side there was damage to the flooring. So we spent a total of 7 days repairing these floors. Floor repairs on every floor. This fireplace insert was repaired, and then new parquet installed in there. The same in the other room and on the upper floor as well. Again, all these floors are being stained with our Osmo Cognac oil stain, and then finished with our Pall Mall Extreme with a 365 primer and our extreme finish. Walking now down the next set of stairs. There we've just taken a look at the office. Again, this is a period room, so you can see as we walked into the room the difference in colour and tone. And here the floor was exceptionally heavily stained because of woodworm damage. 2 planks were replaced there, and at the door stay there was also some replacement parquet installed. Coming back down to the ground floor, we can then finish our tour of the property, and you'll be able to see some of the photographs which show you what we dealt with before this project started. I hope you enjoyed the tour.